Epictetus was a Greek-Roman philosopher of the Hellenistic period. He managed to overcome huge obstacles, transforming from a crippled Roman slave into one of the most popular and sought-after philosophers of his time. He was one of the most influential teachers of the later years of the Stoic school, and is considered by many to be the greatest of the Stoics, as many people are considering how they'll improve their lives in the new year, what habits they'll change, and how they'll make their lives better in general. We bring you 10 lessons from Epictetus' discourses that will help you keep your New Year's resolutions. 1. Keep your resolutions simple. Epictetus says, "Practice yourself, for heaven's sake, in little things, and then proceed to greater ones." Epictetus advises us to keep our resolutions simple and realistic. Often, when the new year is approaching, many of us gather up our willpower for a brand new set of New Year's resolutions. We aim for a complete overhaul of our entire lifestyle, but this is simply a recipe for disappointment and guilt. Here's a striking statistic from a research study. If you focus on establishing just one habit for 30 days, your likelihood of continuing that habit a year later is 80%. But if you add a second habit to the 30-day period, your one-year success rate drops to 35%. Simply adding one more thing means you'll likely fail at both. Thus, the best approach is to focus clearly on one of your most important goals. The best way to choose your resolution is by asking yourself, what will have the greatest impact on my happiness, health, and fulfillment? For example, giving up smoking will obviously improve your health, but it will also provide a sense of pride and happiness. The idea here is not to aim too high and ignore reality. Remember, there will always be more opportunities to start the next phase or focus on other things. So, set realistic goals. Once you've decided what your resolution is, it's time to build a practical action plan to help you achieve it. You shouldn't just commit to the goal itself, but also to all the small actions along the way that will get you closer to it. Start by forming an effective plan of action, which includes a deadline for accomplishing your goal. It should also be built on the foundation of mini milestones, breaking your goal down into manageable chunks. Mini milestones will ensure you're working toward your desired outcome in small steps and time blocks. 2. Routine is everything. In the words of Epictetus, if you want to do something, make a habit of it. The Stoics were big on habits and routines. It is said that Marcus Aurelius had a morning ritual, which he used as a preparation for the day, while Seneca practiced reflecting at the end of each day. The truth is, even when we have a solid resolution and a clear plan, 95% of us fail to achieve our goals. The reason we fail is simple. We lack consistency. Let's assume your goal is to run a marathon, and you've been training hard for the first 7 days. On the 8th day, you hear that little voice telling you, you've been doing well, and you deserve a break today. And so, you take the day off. This first excuse can snowball, leading to more and more days off, eventually causing you to quit altogether. The key to success in keeping resolutions is making them a habit through consistency. In his book, The Miracle Morning, Hal Elrod explains that consistency is crucial for the first 30 days when developing a new routine. He suggests dividing the 30 days into 3 10-day phases, each of which presents its own set of emotional challenges and mental hurdles. Assuming the goal is to run a marathon, the first 10 days will be physically exhausting and mentally tough. Each day, you'll struggle against the voice that encourages you to quit. But remember, do what's right, not what's easy. Days 11 to 20 will feel less painful. You may not enjoy it yet, but it won't be as overwhelming. By now, running every day will become more of a habit, and it will begin to feel like a normal part of your routine. In days 21 to 30, you will likely start to enjoy running. The inner resistance will fade, and you will recognize that the new habit of running every day has become ingrained. If you follow this 30-day cycle with all your resolutions, the chances of giving up will significantly decrease. 3. Replace bad habits. As Epictetus said, to make something a habit, do it. To unmake it, do not do it. To break a habit, replace it with something else. Bad habits disrupt your life and prevent you from achieving your goals. Not only do they drain your time and energy, but they also harm your physical and mental health. Most bad habits stem from two main causes: stress and boredom. Whether it's smoking, overspending, drinking excessively, or wasting time online, all of these can be simple responses to stress or boredom. Epictetus believed that sickness grows in the mind, but it doesn't have to be that way. This year, you have the opportunity to teach yourself healthier ways of coping with stress and boredom, which you can then use to replace your bad habits. Remember that every habit you have, good or bad, exists for a reason. In some way, these habits must provide a benefit to you, even if they cause harm in other areas of your life. For instance, staying in a toxic relationship or smoking can seem like a way to cope with stress, as these habits offer some kind of relief. That's why simply trying to eliminate a bad habit can be difficult. To successfully break a bad habit, you need to replace it with a new one that offers a similar benefit. The best way to do this is by planning ahead for how you'll respond when stress or boredom triggers your bad habit. For example, you could practice deep breathing exercises when you feel the urge to smoke, or write one sentence for work whenever you're tempted to procrastinate on social media. The key is to replace your bad habits with new ones that satisfy the same needs. If you eliminate bad habits without replacing them, you'll have unmet needs, making it much harder to stick to your routine long term. 4. Don't share your resolutions with everyone. Epictetus advises us to embrace silence as our goal, only saying what is necessary and keeping it brief. While we are often eager to share our resolutions with others, research suggests that doing so may actually decrease our motivation. When we talk about our goals, our brain releases feel-good reward hormones, making us feel as though we've already achieved them. This creates a false sense of accomplishment, which can lead to decreased effort to actually work toward the goal. Furthermore, sharing your resolutions with too many people can expose you to judgment or unwanted pressure, which can negatively affect your determination. Instead, it's more effective to share your goals with a trusted accountability partner or mentor, someone who will genuinely support you, not the entire world. 5. Give no excuses. Epictetus highlights two vices more dangerous than all others: lack of persistence and lack of self-control. Every new year, we set resolutions with great enthusiasm, but along the way, we often create excuses like "I don't have time," "it's too expensive," or "I'll do it later." These are just self-imposed barriers that keep us from making progress. To succeed, treat your resolution like a contract you must honor. There are no excuses. When you take full responsibility for your actions and stay persistent, you will make steady progress toward achieving your goal. 6. Don't wait for other people's validation. Epictetus reminds us, never depend on the admiration of others. Personal merit cannot be derived from an external source. Seeking validation from others makes us dependent on their opinions, which can hinder our progress. Not everyone will support or understand your goals. Some may even discourage you, while others might not fully grasp their importance. What matters is staying focused on your own path and not waiting for approval from others. Don't let their perspective dictate your direction or pace. 7. Don't be discouraged by others. Let's say one of your New Year's resolutions is to start your own business. You share this with a friend, and they suggest you stick with your job, arguing that at least it offers a stable income. The key here is to understand why they are discouraging you. Are they genuinely concerned for your well-being, or are they speaking from their own fear or a lack of confidence? If it's the latter, then they are likely naysayers. These individuals will try to dissuade you from your goals, offering little meaningful advice while focusing on their own insecurities. Similarly, when resolving to eat healthier, naysayers might tempt you with just one slice of pizza or other distractions, which can undermine your resolution. The truth is, every small compromise can derail long-term progress. It's crucial to stay focused on your goals, regardless of others' opinions. According to Stoic philosophy, we should not concern ourselves with how others view us. What's important is our character, which shapes the path to our goals. So, surround yourself with supportive, positive people and focus on your own journey. 8. Reward yourself. Epictetus wisely said, "I pat myself on the head." Rewarding yourself for progress is a powerful tool to reinforce positive behavior and keep you motivated. As you work toward your resolutions, set milestones and reward yourself when you reach them. These rewards can range from small, simple pleasures to more significant treats for major achievements. For example, if your resolution is to save money, your milestone could be a month of successful budgeting. Once you've hit that target, treat yourself to something enjoyable, like your favorite wine or a box of chocolates. Rewards don't always have to be material. They should simply be something that brings you joy. The key is to create positive reinforcement, motivating you to stay on track. However, be cautious not to reward yourself in ways that undermine your progress. For instance, rewarding weight loss with a junk food binge would be counterproductive. Keep your rewards aligned with your long-term goals and use them to fuel your success. 9. Review your day. Epictetus advises, never allow sleep to close your eyelids before you've examined the actions of your day by your reason. One of the best ways to track your progress is by reflecting on your actions and identifying areas for improvement. Being brutally honest with yourself allows you to connect with your subconscious, helping you understand your daily patterns. Make a habit of evening retrospection. This practice increases self-awareness, as it encourages you to ask yourself key questions. What did I do well today? Where was my discipline tested? Where did I fall short? What could I have done better? How can I improve moving forward? Regular self-assessment ensures that your actions align with your goals, making it easier to stay on track with your New Year's resolutions. This process helps you stay focused and gives you the insight needed to identify potential roadblocks. 10. Never, ever give up. Epictetus teaches that if you are defeated once, don't give up. Try again, and then again. Persistence is key. When we fail or fall short of our goals, it's easy to give up. For example, if your goal is to lose weight and you skip a workout, you might tell yourself, "I'll start again next Monday," only to push it off further each time. It's important to understand that one failure doesn't define you. Your character is shaped by your ability to keep going, not by giving up after setbacks. A bad day doesn't have to turn into a bad week, and a bad week doesn't have to turn into a bad year. If you give up on your resolutions, you risk building a pattern of quitting when things don't go as planned. Persistence is essential for growth. Anything worthwhile requires effort over time. So, when you wake up, embrace the new day as a fresh start and focus on moving forward with determination. 11. Always keep evolving. In our final piece of wisdom from Epictetus, we learn, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The theory of evolution, which we believe is fundamental to life, suggests that everything in the universe is constantly evolving. This evolution is a process of imperfection, which means there is always room for growth and improvement. With this in mind, life must be ever-changing, a dynamic journey towards constant improvement. If you remain consistent in your approach to your resolutions, there will come a time when you achieve your goals. At this point, take a moment to celebrate your success, whether it's by treating yourself to a nice dinner or taking a short break. However, according to Stoic philosophy, you should not get carried away by your success. Instead, always look for new ways to evolve your ambitions. You don't have to wait until the next year to set new resolutions or gain new experiences. Life will always provide you with opportunities to find new purposes. All it takes is going out there and doing things that improve you as a person